Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a minute since I last posted a video. I feel like I tend to do that a lot where I get really excited about making videos and I get on camera and I'm like, I'm gonna make so many videos and I've got ideas and blah blah blah, and then after that video I just stop. So we'll see how it goes this time. I do want to I want to make videos again and then get back into it because I miss it and it's always been really fun, even just to look back on for myself. Like, I love watching my old videos. Some of them are hard to watch, but overall I just love going back and seeing how different things were and how quickly things have changed and stuff like that. So these videos are just as much for me as they are for whoever is watching. My last video I posted back in probably March. We had just bought our house, which is the house I'm sitting in. We started working on renovations and I said that I was gonna have a ton of videos of those renovations, and I do have tons of videos, but I never got around to editing them. So I feel like I get in my head a lot with my channel where I'm like, I filmed all these things in my last video, I said this, so I have to do this before I can move on. So the fact that I had all these videos and I hadn't edited them, it was really hard for me to just get back into filming and making a random vlog, because I'm like, but I didn't finish the house renovations, which, like I said, is just the thing that I get in my head about. I know that I don't have to do all those house renovation videos before just getting back on camera, which is why I'm starting this today. I will put in some clips here and there of our renovations, but for the most part, I am just gonna catch you up on life, where I've been, what I've been doing, and try to ignore that piece of my brain that's like, no, you didn't finish the house reno series, because it doesn't matter. I don't think that's why you're here, or at least I hope it's not why you're here, because I don't know if those videos are ever coming. Like I said, I'll put clips in, but I may or may not ever get to edit full house renovation videos. Maybe I will someday, because that's like I said, memories for Adam and I to look back on all the work we put into the house. I don't know. I am gonna give you a quick overview of what we did to the house, and like I said, I'll show some clips. But the even bigger news is that I'm pregnant and we're expecting a baby in March. So I also want to kind of talk about that and how I found out and how my pregnancy has gone so far and all of those things, because being pregnant in the middle of renovating our house has been interesting. So they kind of tie in together, but I wanted to just, I don't know, just do a whole life update. Like I said, one day I'll look back at this and just wonder what was going on in my life at this time. So this is it. If you see me glancing down a lot, I wrote down all the things I want to talk about. So I'm going to start with the house renovation and tell you guys kind of how all of that has gone, and then I will get into the pregnancy. So if you're here just for the pregnancy, you can skip ahead a little bit. You can go just listen to me rant about pregnancy. In my last video, I told you guys we bought a house. I told you about the process of us buying a house and how as soon as we bought it, we smashed a hole in the wall to see what was going on in the living room, because the ceiling was 6 feet and we just knew there was something above there. We didn't know what was up there, and we ended up finding out that there was a roof above our ceiling in the living room. So between the second floor and the ceiling in the first floor, there was a roof, shingles and all. So I told you guys about that. I showed you a little clip of us discovering that in my last video. Basically, at that point, we had to decide whether we were going to leave the ceiling as it was and deal with it and just live with it, or if we were going to put in the work and see what we could do about it. I guess. And so we did. We decided to put in the work, and thank goodness for Adam's uncle and my dad, who have been a huge help throughout this whole process, especially Adam's uncle, because during all of the demo and stuff at first, we would have no idea what we were doing without him. So I'm so glad he was there to help us and guide us, because we decided to do pretty much the whole thing on our own with the help of other friends and family and just people we knew for the most part. So So it's been a journey. I mean, we started this back in March when we bought the house, and it's now November, and we're getting so close to finishing. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably have seen a bunch of house reno updates. I do have a highlight on my Instagram, and you can kind of go through and see some of the things that we've done. But there are so many times in those stories that I said like, oh, a few more weeks, maybe a few more weeks, maybe a month. And it's taken us a long time, but we're doing it ourselves. We're very proud of that. Yeah, I'm excited to just finish at this point. But anyways, I kind of wanted to talk through a little bit of the process we had to go through. And like I said a million times in the beginning, show some clips just to catch you up on all the house rental stuff that I was so excited to do a YouTube series on. Basically, we had to start obviously with taking down the ceiling and all that drywall and everything to just really see what we were dealing with, to like get the full picture. We made a mess. We did that. That was the first thing we did. We spent a few nights after work just coming out here and just taking down all that drywall. I don't remember how many nights it took us, but it wasn't that long. It was pretty easy to get all that stuff down. And then from there we had to cut into the roof and make sure to leave any pieces that were supporting the second floor. But we had to cut into it just to get an even better idea of what we were dealing with.
Tori, you get the next one.
Yeah, right? I'm scared I'm gonna see like eyes looking back at me.
No, I already looked for it just in case.
That took us a while because that was kind of hard to cut through this thick wood and shingles and everything. But yeah, once we got our heads up there to see what was going on, we realized we were going to be gaining about 2 feet of headspace once this whole thing was done. As much work as it was going to be, we realized how worth it was going to be. So we were like, okay, we're in it. I guess we're doing this. Because at that point, it was still early enough that we could have just said, yeah, no, let's just put up new drywall and leave the ceiling. But we decided to go for it. At that point, it was just full steam ahead. We were here, like I said, almost every night after work, weekends, as much as we could. After we cut through most of the roof and took down what we could without taking down the support pieces, we put up a temporary support wall to support the second floor while we cut down the rest of the roof and took down the 2 big pillars that was also supporting the second floor, or supporting the roof that was supporting this. I don't even know. We had to cut down a bunch of stuff, a bunch of old wood, a bunch of crap, because whoever did this really cut a lot of corners, and we have learned to not be surprised by anything we find in this house because we don't know what they were thinking. Alright, all these boards are coming out. These are the temporary walls, but those are coming out. Look how much headspace we've just gained. That's amazing. So we gotta cut all this out too, and all on the other side, but even just this Looks so good. But anyways, once we cut down the rest of the roof and all those pieces and fully exposed the bottom of the second floor, we put up new support beams for the second floor so we could take down those temporary walls. All right, hold on. Put my phone.
Oh my god, these are pretty heavy.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Touch my fingers. Touch my phalanges. You're gonna go left.
It was a whole process, and if this is not interesting to you, I'm sorry, but like I said, memories. And then from there we had to insulate, which was my least favorite part. I mean, Adam did it for the most part. I can't take very much credit for that because it was also soon after I found out I was pregnant, so I wasn't really supposed to be doing stuff like that. That was the worst part because it's just so tedious and annoying, and insulation is just not fun. And then we finally got to move on to drywall, which this past weekend we pretty much finished the living room. There's some finished pieces we have to do, but all of the big pieces that we really needed help with is finally done.
Okay, we're on screws, you can stop filming.
Just a quick update on the house. This is what it looks like. There's still a lot to do, but we've got a group of guys coming over tomorrow to work on it, and I'm excited because I think we're gonna get a lot done. Up until now, we've been doing, what we can on the weekends, and with my dad coming to help and stuff, so it's been slow moving, and now that I'm pregnant, I can't do too much work anymore with Adam, so I'm really excited for all the guys to come tomorrow and see how much they get done. But I just wanted to film the state of our house right now. I have no idea what video this is going in or anything because I haven't filmed in a long time, to be honest. But yeah, it's coming along, and tomorrow it will be so much better. Thank you to my dad for a lot of that. He has been coming over almost every weekend. It's been such a huge help because, like I said, I can't really help Adam anymore with a lot of this stuff. Not that I know that I could have before I got pregnant. I'd like to think that I would have, but like I said, thank God for my dad. Also for all of Adam's friends, because he's had friends come out here to help us rip up all the tile that was in that living room and so many other little projects. And he even hired some friends to redo our whole driveway and some of the landscaping. I mean, this house has really transformed, and we're not even done. So it's been amazing to kind of watch all of this. And it's been amazing that Adam has friends who know how to do almost anything. He has a friend in like every field. He has friends who do plumbing, friends who do landscaping, friends who do construction, everything. So we've been able to have help and hire people we know. So it's been awesome. So anyways, like I said, drywall is pretty much done now. We have mudding and taping and sanding. We have picked out our new flooring and purchased that. We bought all the kitchen cabinets that we're going to be putting in. It looks completely different downstairs. But But anyways, that was the quick update on our renovations. Like I said, we still have a lot to do. We still have to mud, tape, sand, paint, lay down the flooring, put in the cabinets, paint our cabinets. I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it sounds like a lot. So I don't know. We're just hoping to be done by Christmas so we can host my family for Christmas. And we'll see if that happens. I think it will. I am editing the video that you just watched, and I don't have an ending to it because this video was actually like an hour long, because after this I went on to talk about pregnancy. So I decided to split it into 2 parts. So this is the end of this video, part 1, all about our house renovations. So if you want to hear about pregnancy and how that's been going for me and everything, I will be posting that video very soon. So part 2 will be up, I don't know, probably a couple days or something. So you can look forward to that. And thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I suck at outros. So instead, here are just a few little bloopers that you can watch. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If you're so far advanced, what? Somewhere. Basically, because we just to get a but yeah, I feel so awkward talking to a camera. It's been so long. Anyway, it makes sense. I'm sorry, I'm in a weird mood. Bear with me. I don't know if I'm gonna be weird or I don't know. Sometimes I get in my head and I think about the people that will probably end up watching this that I know, and then I'm like, oh, I don't want them to see this side of me. Whatever.